Hey everyone, we're getting down on the floor today. We're going to talk about rolling out your feet. So if you suffer from foot pain, um, really if you have any pain in your body, I really recommend rolling out your feet. There's so much that travels up the body from our feet, and we're on our feet all day. We wear really cute shoes that maybe aren't the best for our body. And so rolling out our feet is just a really good way to have some self-care. So I'm going to use one of these therapy balls. It does have a little bit of give in it, which I like. Tennis balls are great. Um, I've also used like a cork ball. Like I have a really small one that I use for my body work to warm up my feet and kind of roll through my arches and stuff. So anything about this size, a little smaller, will do. So let's get started. I am going to roll it out on my yoga mat just because I want to have a little bit of control and I don't want the ball to like roll away. So I'm going to start by having the ball like in front of my body a little bit. And I'm still standing as if I'm like almost hip distance apart. So I'm kind of giving myself a nice wide base. So to begin, we're just going to, at a good angle, sorry guys. We're just going to roll back and forth. Hang on to a stool, you can hang onto the wall. I'm not pressing hard. This is just a really easy rolling the length of my foot. And I'm rolling all the way from the pinky toe side through the inner arch. And you may find that you have to kind of adjust where your ball goes. So I'm just kind of rolling it around. I take a little bit of a like an oval, but it's a really easy just back and forth. And I'm trying not to lock out this straight leg. I want to have like a little bit of a bend just to give me some good stability. Again, it's not good to lock out your knees. It's better to stabilize with the core and having a little bit of a bend. All right, so I'm going the full length, kind of warmed it up. All right, now I'm going to start at the heel. And I'm just going to press into the heel. So I'm just kind of shifting my body weight. Hi, Lydia. And we're going to go through the heel. So I'm just kind of pressing and going the length of the heel. And then right in front of the heel, it's like right at the lower edge of your arch. Again, I'm just shifting my body weight a little bit and just pressing in a little bit. Now, if you have a really hard ball that you are working with, you want to be very gentle. This shouldn't be painful. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm at about a 6 as far as the intensity. Apparently Lydia's hanging out with us. All right, so I'm just kind of going, just pressing through a little bit of time, my arch all the way up. And I've kind of been on the middle part of my arch. So now I'm going to kind of do it again. And I'm going to go more in the middle. So all the way up to kind of the ball of the foot. And then I'm going to go back. And I'm going to do on the pinky toe side. So a little bit on that, call it the lateral edge. Now again, this ball is nice. It's got a lot of give to it. So it's not super hard. She's still going to sit right in front of us. Excuse me, Lydia. Hey, come here. You gotta get out of the way. All right, so now I'm going to go across my foot. So from big toe to pinky toe side, I'm just kind of rolling back and forth. Hi, Lydia. All the way back down to my heel, and then all the way back up to the ball of my foot. All right, so then I'm going to roll around the ball of my foot. This is a little bony, so I'm not going to do a lot. I'm going to do a little bit. All right, so I've kind of just rolled through the ball of my foot, pinky toe side to big toe side. Now I'm going to focus on the toes, and I'm actually going to use this ball to put a little bit of flexion in my big toe. You see my big toe, I'm kind of pressing into it. Find what feels good. Again, if it doesn't feel as good, you can kind of come up a little bit higher. Don't press as hard. And then I'm going to roll it over to like my next 2 toes. And I'm just getting a little bit of flexion in it. And then my last 2 toes. And so it's very easy for the ball to kind of fly away. Also another reason I'm doing it on a yoga mat. I'm gonna go back through center and my big toe. All right, and then I'm gonna go back to that first thing I did at the beginning And I'm just going to roll all through the arch of my foot from toes to heel. Just roll it all the way through. And then I'm going to switch. So I'll do it again. I'll do it from this angle. So we're going to, again, just start with rolling through the whole foot. So inner arch, middle arch, lateral arch. So in the whole length of my foot. Apparently I want to go this way. Lydia is very impressed with this. Right, Lydia? All right, so now we're going to start with the heel. And I'm pressing into the heel. I'm starting at the very back. And I'm just going to kind of go forward a little bit until I get to the end of my heel and the start of my arch. I'm going to do it again. Really knows where that camera is, doesn't she? Yeah, look out, Lydia. All right. So we've done through the heel. Now we're going to go through the arch. So I'm starting at the part of my arch closest to my heel, and I'm just kind of pressing just a little bit. And I'm starting in closest to the big toe side of my foot. So I'm going to draw 3 lines up. I'm going to start there all the way to the ball of my foot, go back down, more in the middle of my foot. And then all the way to more the pinky toe side. Kind of, it's a little bit tender, so I'm just going to kind of rub it all out. So you could definitely do that again. And then I'm going to go into the ball of the foot. I'm going to go from side to side. Well, side to side through the arch, sorry. And then we get to the ball of the foot. This is bothering me. There we go. So ball of the foot. Again, it's a little bit bony, but it's important. And then we're going to get to the toes. And I'm going to press my big toe. I'm lifting my heel just a little bit. I have a little more range of motion on this foot than I do my other. So I'm just trying to find that nice stretch. And do that again. Big toe. Next 2 toes. And last 2 toes. And then I'm just going to roll it all out again. You can always revisit any area that would feel good. All right. I'm all the way back down here. All right, there you have it. So this is like a blue therapy ball. You can use a tennis ball. I like those a lot for footwork. If you do anything harder, just be gentle. I like things that have a little bit of give just so that we're not bruising into bones. Just personal preference. I know some people like lacrosse balls and that kind of stuff. I just like things that are have a little more give to them. If you have questions or comments, drop it below, and I will see you all next week.